What's up YouTube, Foot Addiction, and welcome back to another video, guys. And today I'll be doing a player review on Mr. Theo Walcott. Now, as you can see, this is the first flashback card that we have received, and it's of course Mr. Theo Walcott. Now his base card, as you can see there, 96 pace, 88 dribbling, 81 shot, 80 passing and 70 physical. I've played approximately 3 games with him. I know it says 4 games, but the first game does not count due to the fact that EA logged me out of the match while I was halfway through. EA, you need to fix your fucking servers. Seriously, I'm getting sick and tired of this shit, man. Every single game that I played, guys, it was laggy, it was slow, it was not pleasant at all. So, you know, for the fact that he's played 3 games and he scored 7 goals in those laggy matches, that shows a lot. And yeah, guys, so I'll be showing you guys the gameplay in a moment, and I'll be showing you some of the goals that he scored and the plays that he's played. So let's just have a look at his card. I think personally his card is his card stats are amazing, especially this early right now. He's got 96 pace. You know, I stuck on a sniper on him, so which improves his dribbling and his shooting. And I think that's the best way to go forward. I mean, he doesn't really need any more pace. Yes, he doesn't have the best stamina, best jumping. He does have good aggression. He's got fantastic dribbling. He's got great shooting. He's got amazing pace. And of course, the passing is also fairly decent, apart from the long pass, which is 69. This is the team that I did use him in. And yeah, guys, so I did start off with Barnes there just to get him on full chemistry. I wanted to get him on full chemistry, and then of course I bring on Mr. Antoine Griezmann. And what I'll do in game is I'll just show you quickly with my tactics. In game, I'd go to attacking. I'd switch to the 4-2-3-1 formation. Of course, these are my so I do drop back, 5 width, 3 depth, and fast build up play. Leave that as normal. And then of course I play Mertens in cam. I play Theo Walcott. I started off Theo Walcott on the right hand side. I don't think he was that effective, so I moved him over to the left, and he's just been destroying from the left hand side. So what I do is Dries Mertens in cam, Theo Walcott on the left, Douglas Costa on the right, and in strike Antoine Griezmann. And so yeah, guys, this is the team that I have been using him with, and I will go ahead and jump into the gameplay. So this is the first game that we do play with Mr. Theo Walcott. This is the first team that we're coming up against. That's his first touch and movement on the ball, as you guys can see there. Passes the ball, and unfortunately nothing much happens there. Now at the start of the game, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, this was the second game, but the first game did not count due to the fact that there was a disconnection on EA servers, you know, and they managed to kick me out of the game. So this was the actual first proper game that I managed to play with Theo Walcott. As you can see him there on the wing, and this was our first proper match. As you can see, Theo Walcott running down the wing right there on the right hand side. We tried to cross it in there, but unfortunately we tried to take a shot there, but unfortunately, you know, it didn't go in. And this guy got lucky as hell, man. Look at this. Look how many times he saved it right there. Yeah, guys, so as I was saying, I lost my train of thought there. So let's start off with Mr. Theo Walcott on the right hand side. So I started him off on the right wing position, and then in game I switched to a 4-2-3-1. So I'd play him as a right attacking mid. I'd play Mertens as my cam. I'd play Douglas Costa as my left attacking mid, and of course Griezmann in strike. So when I played him at the right attacking mid position, personally for me, I don't think that he was very effective. Due to the fact that he wasn't really too involved, you know, apart from the odd time when I would swing the ball down the right hand side, and you know, he would run out with the ball. And I've noticed that his work rates aren't the best. The medium work rates really pisses me off, because you'll see a lot of the time that he doesn't move, or he won't go forward. You know, unless you pass the ball and then like you make a play with him, and sometimes he would even drop back for some reason. I don't understand why. We do a lovely bit of play there with Mertens there. This guy gets rainbow flick and sent. Then we send a long through ball down to Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott tries to cross it in, but I'm not gonna lie, his crossing is not the best, guys. Don't try and cross with him. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I don't like the way he crosses the ball. Lovely ball there with Griezmann there. We turn. We should have scored there, to be honest, to be fair. Like, that should have been a goal, but unfortunately it wasn't. And then our opponent moves on to the attack. We get the ball back again. Pass it to Mr. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa to Ndombele. and then end on Belay to Dries Mertens. We try and send it down to the wing Walcott, but unfortunately he gets fouled there. So this is when I decide that I'm going to switch up the position that I play him in. So what I do from now on is basically this is the first time where I actually switched him. So I switched him to the left, left him as a left attacking mid, and then Douglas Costa on the right hand side. Now you will see a massive difference soon as he comes on in the left. To be honest guys, that should have been a goal. I don't know how the fuck we hit the post there, but yeah, you're going to see a massive difference. As soon as he gets the ball from the left hand side, he just starts doing a madness, guys. So obviously for you personally, you might prefer him on the right, you might prefer him on the left, but for me personally, I really enjoyed playing him on the left hand side. Yeah, I felt like it was much more easier because of the weak foot. Because of his weak foot lets him down, because he's got 3-star weak foot. So for me personally, that's one of his downside. I don't like the fact that he has 3-star weak foot. I don't like his crossing abilities. Another bad thing is his stamina. I tried to go there for a long shot just to test out his long shots. His long shots aren't the best. This is actually the first goal that we do actually score with him. As you can see there, we get a bit lucky, passes it to Walcott, and then bang. Lovely finesse on the right hand corner, and he scores. So that's his first goal from the left hand side. He's going to score another goal there, and he's going to get us in a draw. So this goal I think was absolutely amazing. This was a really good goal by Theo Walcott. So he loses the ball, we get the ball back again, we send it back to Walcott. He does his trickery in and out. His defense is completely confused, the pace, he can't handle it, and a lovely finish on the right hand corner. So when you're playing him on the left, it's so much easier to cut in and out, and you know that once you get him on his stronger foot, he's definitely going to score the goal. So weak foot, stamina, and crossing abilities, I'm not enjoying at the moment. He doesn't have the best of strength either, so keep that in mind. And he doesn't have the best jumping. He's not going to win many headers for you. What he does have is he doesn't have the best finishing either. So what I did was I also instructed him to stay forward so that he doesn't keep dropping back. And I felt that worked a lot. So what I did was I sent him, my instructions on him was stay wide and stay forward. As you can see there guys, that lag there, man. As I was saying guys about the lag, this is the second game that we are going to play, and most of the games that I did play there was a lot of lag, and it was very difficult to play guys. It was very hard to do this review with the lag. And as I was saying before, his finishing, it's not that his finishing is bad. What I meant to say was that the lag, because of the lag, I was finding it really hard to finish with him. I don't know, everything was just really slowed down. The passes was delayed, the shooting was delayed. But in overall, I've spoken a lot of negatives about his card so far. So I just wanted to get away the bad stuff out first. So as I'm gonna say it again, the one thing, the couple of things that I don't like about the card, and now I'll be telling you the things that I do like about the card. Now the first thing that I don't like about the card is the 3-star skill moves and the 3-star weak foot. The skill moves, they do come in handy, but it's not as bad as last year. You can still do a lot of movement with him. As you can see, our opponent gets turned there. That should have been a goal there, but I'm not sure why that wasn't. And yeah guys, so 4-star skill moves would have been much better, but 3-star skill moves we can still live with it, I guess. His 3-star weak foot, I haven't scored any goals with his weak foot whatsoever. And yeah guys, as you can see, look, the way he turns the players in and out, they just can't touch him. And what a lovely finish. And yeah, so the 3-star skill moves, the 3-star weak foot, that for me is a negative, but the card is still usable. The strength, you can't really feel his strength, but he is so overpowered. Like, he is so overpowered, so you don't really need it. He's not going to win any headers for you. He doesn't have the best of jumping. And his stamina as well. His stamina drains really fast, so you will need to change someone in around the 70th minute or so. You will need to get someone else in. His stamina drains really quick. Apart from that guys, what can I say? He's so overpowered. Look at the way he shifts off Kimpembe there, and you can really feel his pace there. Look how fast he is. Absolutely blitz. Kimpembe gets turned, and what a lovely finish at the bottom left hand corner. And yeah, so his finishing is fantastic. His finishing is really good. The only reason why I complain about his finishing because of the lag. It does a lot of things. When there's lag in the game, it affects your gameplay so much, man. But what a beautiful goal. Once again, his finishing is absolutely fantastic. He's very clinical. His pace, he is rapid. He's absolutely rapid. Once he gets going, guys, he is gone. He's leaving players like Kimpembe, Ida Militao. No one's catching him. You're not catching him. And the other thing, he does have really high agility, I have noticed. So when you're moving in and out of the ball, as you saw there, and what a lovely finesse right there at the bottom hand corner. When you're moving him in and out, I can't even get my words right. But his agility, his dribbling is absolutely insane. I do really enjoy him. His ball control is really good. He does have good composure. As I said, he's very overpowered, guys. And that is the second game that we did play. And as you can see, we end as a draw. We're going to go and jump into the second game now. So this is the last game that we do play, guys, and this is the final team that we do face, and this is our third match, I believe. And yeah, guys, so like I said, there's a lot of positives for Theo Walcott for this SBC, and there's also a lot of negatives. But in terms of overall, you know, the rating that I would give it, I would say he's a good look, he's in the Premier League, he's English, he's got good links. You know, he's a good right winger with good stats. I'd say he's week and league ready, and you know, for the price that you're paying, he's going to cost you roughly around 130,000 to 140,000 coins. So at the end of the video, I will be going in the menus and I'll do a comparison, and I will give you my ratings out of 10 for this card, and whether I think personally he's worth it or not of my final review. But for now, let's go ahead and review this gameplay. Look at this. Look how overpowered Theo Walcott over there. He turns these two defenders now, but unfortunately he didn't get any further than that. Then we go ahead and move on with Douglas Costa, and we try on the attack again. We're just looking for that run over the top to Mr. Theo Walcott. He's winning that all day long, but unfortunately we can't get past that defender right there. So in this game we did end up losing. We tried a finesse, but we couldn't get the goal there. So in this game we did end up losing 3-2. Now a lot of the games today I've lost. Actually, I've drawn one and I've lost two. I have really struggled to win a game, especially with this lag. I don't know how we never scored there. We should have scored there. That should have been a goal. And then our opponent scores once again from kickoff. We do end up getting a goal back. Actually, we end up getting 2 goals back. And of course, Mr. Theo Walcott saves the day. What can I say? He's there on that run again. I do advise using him on a sniper or a marksman, something along those lines. We score a beautiful goal that he turns all his defenders in and out. I advise using him on something if you are planning to do him. I say wait for the division rivals reward, use your untradables, try and complete the SBC, and use him on a sniper or a finisher, something along those lines. Just up his dribbling and his shooting. And yeah, guys, we do end up scoring another lovely goal right here. As you can see, his defender just went to sleep right there. So like I said, we did end up losing the game. Use a sniper, use a marksman, use any of those chemistry styles, and yes, play him as a left attacking mid. He might work out better for you. For me, that's how it was for me. Anyways, guys, so that is the gameplay review done. I'm gonna jump into the menus and give you my final review, and I'll see you there. So lads, we are back in the menu for the final review of Mr. Theo Walcott. So as you can see, guys, he has played 4 games and he has scored 7 goals. I think he's an absolute beast. Now for me, a rating out of 10, I would personally give him a 7 out of 10 for the card. I think the card is absolutely brilliant. For the price, I would also give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's actually decently priced if you compare the likes of other right wingers that you have in the Premier League. And you know, for me, the positives from it, of course, his pace. His pace is brilliant. He's got good finishing. He's got good shot power. He's got good vision, and his passing is actually quite decent. He's got good agility. He's got great balance. His reactions are good. His dribbling is amazing, and his composure. And of course, the downside is, of course, the jumping, the stamina, the strength, and of course, the medium work rates. I'm not a big fan of that. And of course, the 3-star. In order for me to tackle that, what I have done, I played him on the left hand side, and of course the custom tactics, which did help out quite a lot. And of course what I did on him was I put him on the left hand side, I told him to stay forward, and I told him to drift wide. And for me, that, you know, helped me combat his weak foot. It helped me combat his skill moves, and of course the medium work rates. and of course having a good team also helps out quite a lot. So yeah guys, for me personally, for his price it's a 7 out of 10, and of course for the player itself, for me it's a 7 out of 10. I think if you do have a lot of untradables, go ahead and do his SBC. I definitely think it's worth it, and of course it might be even better if you wait for your division rivals reward and just go for the untradable options, and just use your untradable rewards to go ahead and complete him. I'm not sure how much longer he's there available, but yeah guys, go ahead and check. We will just quickly have a look at the right wingers that you can go get yourself for about 130,000 coins at the max price, and we'll put the minimum at 10,000 coins, and let's see what we can get. Now for around that price you got the likes of St. Maximin, who's going to be roughly around 20,000 coins. I think he's very overpowered, but once again I don't think he compares to Walcott. You know, Walcott has way better stats than him, and of course that's why he costs more than 100k, and of course St. Maximin finishing is quite bad as well. So then you're looking at, of course, Willian's a good card, but again he doesn't have the pace that you know, you can't really compare them to. Of course then you can compare Bernardo Silva. Now Bernardo Silva is a good card to compare because he's got 3-star, 4-star, he's high work rate and he's left-footed. He's got good stamina, he's got fantastic dribbling, he's got good vision, but with him he doesn't have the pace and he doesn't have the finishing. So you know, that's the downer to it. Now if you're looking anything above in the Premier League, I mean maybe Pepe is a good comparison as well, but again Pepe, I mean he's gonna cost around, you know, 76,000 coins for an 83 rated card, and he's got good stamina, he's got good dribbling, he's got good pace, but again the finishing is not quite there, and the vision and so on, and he's going to cost you around 80,000 coins, 70,000 coins. I would personally go ahead and spend that extra 30 to 40,000 coins and go ahead and get the flashback Theo Walcott. I mean the card looks great, he's a good card, and of course you know, of course you got the likes of Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez of course is another good card. You know, again the pace is not quite there, he's got the acceleration and stuff, but apart from those two guys, the real comparison is of course going to be someone like Raheem Sterling. Now someone like Raheem Sterling is a good comparison because they're very similar, the cards are very similar, but of course Raheem Sterling is much more expensive. You know, he's got the same he's got insane pace, insane agility, and he's going to cost around, you know, 40,000 coins more, but of course he's 88 rated. But that's just my personal opinion, guys. I definitely think Theo Walcott is worth it, and then of course you can compare it to Jadon Sancho. I guess it all depends on your playing style, it all depends on your preferences, whether you want to sink in 130,000 coins into an untradable. Of course I did get him for considerably less, and yeah guys, that's just my personal opinions. Now guys, this video did take me a long time to make, so if you do appreciate the work that I put into my videos, please make sure you support the video, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for